Hey folks, it's Mark here with Highland Outdoor Stoves. I'm gonna go ahead and show you on my G-4000 how to change the settings on it. So we'll walk over here to the control panel. Let me get focused in here. Okay, so hit the main screen. To toggle through your settings, you use the down arrow. You see the furnace run hours right there. It says it's at 175. It's right now we're here in the beginning of, almost to the beginning of April. I've flashed the computer on this thing a couple times with new programs, so every time you flash the program, it restarts the hours. So that's why I've been running this stove since the beginning of September, I think, when we got our first load in. So as far as toggling up and down, if you hold it too long, it goes in between your settings. So you got to do a quick tap. You see your set water temperature. That's the top temp that it shuts off at. It's set from 180. The differential standard is 20 degrees on these G series, works best. The low water shutdown, leave set to factory, is 140. Idle timer, the delay, initial delay, I usually set for 1 hour, 3 minutes and 30 minutes after that. I think factory is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So here's the top damper. This is the one that you're going to be changing the most. And what we've found, the drier the wood, you can typically go the max open, you can pull that down a little bit. But if you're burning wetter wood or your handle starts to feel a little sticky, it's best to go up in small 5-degree increments on the max open. Minimum closed, I think from factory, is set to 45, but we found down here in Virginia that 45 is just way too little, and we run anywhere from 50 to 60 on that minimum closed. So to go ahead and change the max open, I'm going to press and hold the escape button here on the left. It'll illuminate the numbers, and to move that, if I was going to change the minimum closed, I would press the down arrow, or you can press the down arrow to get back up there. To change that, you press the OK button, and when you get to that, there's a plus sign. On any of these parameters on this, you want to make sure that is a plus sign and not a minus sign. So make sure that's a plus sign. Come over to the right arrow, scroll over, and then use the down arrow and go down to 0. Then once you're done, you hit the OK button and it'll go back to that screen, and then you press the escape and that gets you out of it. So that's how you change any of the parameters in this main hub here on your main home screen on this controller. That's how you go through and change them. You go down here, the bottom damper, you basically leave all these settings the same. This is what the factory, the 4.2.9 has all the factory settings. O2 optimizer on and the max air on, and then you can see your version. That's what I just said. That's my software version I'm running, is the 4.2.9. If you don't have the 4.2.9 on your furnace, make sure you contact your dealer and they can get that update for you. So that's basically the ins and outs of how to change your settings on your G series.